Webinar
Live. It's
Recap,
been a while.
April
So it is a
13
Dawa
to
Future Webinar
2023.
highlights as of April 13th, 2023, presented by Kat Kozikowski, and we with a special guest, that is Dan Sedigas, our Vice President of the Yem Foundation. The webinar recap started with this webinar is property of Yem Foundation, United American Corporation, Unicorn Network, etc., and Safe Zone. So a disclaimer was attached to the stuff, and the topic, personal message from Dan, Yem Foundation updates. These are highlights of the webinar. Yem Foundation updates, BND election results, and Yem buyback updates. So he stated, Unicorn Network updates 5 ways to earn USD or Euro with the invitation marketing. That is Lepre Gold and Ad Bonum Virtuum, that is ABC, Sportino, and Digital Reality Networks, Special Network International. Yeah. So Kate welcomes everyone with a WhatsApp, introduces Dan Sedigas, Vice President of the Yem Foundation. Dan Sedigas everyone and begins first with a personal message from him. He stated about his previous livelihood, that is our president. He was born in 1964 in Germany, and for the first 20 years of his life, he he was raised by fantastic parents by the way, and his mom was attending to the webinar, so he stated, and within the next 20 years, from 1984 to 2004, he served in the German army for a few years and then started to become a marketing expert and specialized in developing marketing strategies for financial and other products. I was quite successful and earned up to 50,000 USD per month, making other companies successful. When he turned 40, he realized that he was quite making some other companies that much more successful than he would be. So he decided to make his own company, that was the United American Corporation, as of he as of with his wife, and then afterwards making it a United American Group of companies inactive in America, Europe, Africa, Arabia, and Asia. Just to make it very clear, USC is a private company together with my wife, his wife. They they are the main shareholders of the United American Corporation, and is the CEO and the only board of member for USC. In 2012, they decided to start their first internet business, making a better internet experience for all internet users. They made the unicorn as of that. And then in the same, is it the same, that is back in 2000, we promised our founding members that one day we will go public for their first initial public offer. Okay. As of today, Unicorn Network is still a private corporation, and the USC is still the main shareholder. We still, so he stated that clearly. In 2017, they decided to make the Unicorn Network, by profit sharing. They participated in the success of the Unicorn Network by profit sharing and with discounted company shares once we are publicly listed. As of today, Unicorn Network is still a private corporation, and the union is still the main shareholder. And USC, so they made United American Corporation the main shareholder for Unicorn Network, meaning that Mr. Dan Sedigas is still the main shareholder because he's the only main shareholder of the USC, that is United American Corporation. So the Unicorn Network was brought under United American Corporation to manage their internet activities and security of their internet activities. So they were building something great. In 2017, we decided to start the Safe Zone and to bundle the whole cyber security and data privacy business under a specific law. You get the point? So in the same year, driven by the existing news regarding Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, we developed together with our business partners and co-founders the idea of a fair, clean, and authority friendly digital currency that would not be affected by speculation and manipulation. You know that what I am talking about. So they decided to make the Yem. So after having made the security on internet, and after I've made a unicorn network, a group of investors, over 3,725 founding members, the Yem Foundation, a non-profit NGO that has been existing to represent the Yem and the Yem holders. So these are separate entities run by different board of directors and having their own leadership skills and boards. So that's how they came into existence. USC has nothing to do with Yem Foundation. Yem Foundation has nothing to do with USC, Safe Zone, and Unicorn Network has nothing to do with Safe Zone or Yem Foundation. So they are separate entities. However, with similar activities to be run and done. So there are some individuals or Yem holders who have more Yem than the Yem Foundation, USC, and their group of companies and Safe Zone. So there is no extra influence that way either. So instead, however much there are so many other people holding Yem and having a variety of Yem more than the board or the founders or these entities, it is none of their business. It is individual success because we in Unicorn Network we share success. So if you shared success to others and they gain the mobs of Yem, yeah, we just wait for the use case. Once they go public for initial public offer, then well and good for those people and the people around them. That's what Dan prefers for everyone. So Dan points this out because he's been asked that he has to declare what kind of business he is doing with USC. USC is an entity he formed after he had, after coming out of his fraternity of being a soldier, and after having dug into marketing as a specialized marketeer, having made all those sums of money, he joined all together his money and made a United American corporation to manage his wealth. And after managing his wealth, he decided to make another fraternity of Unicorn Network, a board of founders, a board of investors. They made investments together and they made the Unicorn Network in order to have an affiliate of business, and also having got an exposure to digital world, they decided to make their own currency that will be the money of everything, to manage their wealth, to manage and also share wealth to others. So that's how, yeah, Unicorn Network uh, could came into existence, and then made Yem Foundation to manage Yem digital currency. And all this was done with the love to make everyone rich. You get the point? So Dan is not interested, as stated, just to address concern that Dan might be trying to get all the money in his own pockets. He shared that the first contact with TCU helped in 2008, which was well before Unicorn Network, Safe Zone, and the M Foundation was ever even an idea in anyone's mind. Prasdan shared that he personally invested all the money he had made in the first 20 years of his business life into USC, Unicorn Network, and a group of companies so that he could create opportunities in order to share success. Nothing has been changed in this regard and continues to do the same today, creating opportunities, sharing success. Dan is interested in the success of all. Therefore, there is no conflict of interest. You get the point? Regarding those with questions about Dan's role in Yem Foundation, remember that Dan was not part of the first Yem Foundation board of internal directors. He was asked to run after the majority of the first bid did not choose to serve other term, which was their right to do, and they did a great job while they were in office, and he has been elected fairly by all Yem holders, just like other director of Yem Foundation bid. So there is no special inference with the Yem Foundation. So in this recap is the current recap, and we are sharing